we're actually taking fewer foot strikes per minute than what would be ideal. The more foot strikes you take in a minute, when we're near 180, that's going to be the optimal number, where we're taking enough that we're nice and light on our feet and we're preventing injury, but not so many that we're actually like stopping ourselves too quickly, okay? Because obviously if I took a bunch of steps like this, that's not going to be a very fast race, right? So there is that optimal balance. You want to kind of be enough with steps that you're going to prevent injury. But I think when you talk to most participants, most of them, just like our group demonstrated, are going to err on the side where they're like remembering that coach who yelled, longer strides, longer strides. And at first it makes sense. You think, if I could touch the ground as few times as possible, that'd be great. But we're not going to actually fly between. If we could fly between, that would work. But since we don't have wings and don't fly, then something needs to adjust, okay? And so when you start talking to them about the idea that staying nice and light on their feet will actually help them, then it'll make more sense and they can take those nice, short, quick steps. So quickly, kind of going back to the beginning, if you want to look at your sheets, it breaks it down to these 4 simple steps. And this is really the beauty of it, okay? Because I'm not like dissing the other programs and mentalities, but you can spend all day for several days in clinics with some of these methods where you learn how to stand. And then you start to transition it into a job. And you spend 6 months practicing that before you go back for like another how to jog a little more and things. And so what they're doing is just trying to keep it simple enough that our first time runner can say like, yeah, I can do this, and yeah, I'll try to hit that beat. So it makes it so much more simple that we can actually start teaching a no boundaries participant how to do it so that when they're in marathon training, they're not still hunting and pecking like we are when we're typing, right? All right, so the 4 simple steps. Posture. Everybody, let's practice this once more. Stand on up, feet hip distance apart. Reach up, super tall, to lengthen that spine. Remember, a little soft knee here. Lengthen the spine, arms down, 90 degrees, and swing them forward and back. From there, you're going to land on your midfoot. So remember, when you're talking to a participant, easy example is, if you're jumping rope, what are you landing on? All right, now transition it into running. All right, keep those arms moving forward and back. We're just about ready to run. From there, we got to think cadence. So let's speed it up. So we're at 180. And when you start leaning, you're just going to take off. It'll make it seem so easy. Everybody's doing no boundaries, right? All right, so that's as easy as it is. One of the things that I love about good form running is something that we talked about a few sessions back. And do you remember when I said if you tell a high jumper not to lower their hips when they go over their bar, what are they going to do? Lower their hips. So good form running doesn't say don't strike on your heel and don't lean back and don't do the turtle head. It says this is what you do. So when you're communicating running tips to a participant, remember, whatever you say, they visualize. Whatever they visualize, their bodies want to do. So always teach it in those positive manners. Let's land on our midfoot. If you start saying, don't crash on your heel, don't run heel to toe, don't run heel to toe, they may never have considered running heel to toe until you start putting those thoughts in their mind, and now all of a sudden they've got these dueling images in their head, right? All right, so we are going to wrap up with the good form running talk with one more little video about running, and they do a really nice job here of looking at, I think it's a 1500 meter from the Olympic Games.